The Escapist.
The Escapist.
Do you guys like The Escapist?
Yeah, I pretty much like
Did you hear
everything.
that Jim Sterling is getting attacked by a publisher by
A bear.
a game?
A bear.
Did you hear?
Did you hear Jim Sterling is being attacked by a bear over the internet?
No, by a game because he gave bad press about a game that was bad, and now
Nice.
this company's after him. They're going to lose. This has happened
Game-
before.
5 guys.
Wait, why are they again? What are they? What's their claim?
Because he said their game was shit, and they think that's not very nice.
And they're 5 guys.
I mean that is essentially their case.
Wait, what's their case?
They don't have. This has
They don't
happened
have
before.
one.
Like, essentially, the argument is like they are losing sales because of this
A review.
thing. But yeah, but like, that's not a case. But they are bringing him to court.
I mean, they're
For
just trying
writing
to.
a review.
I mean, they're just trying
It's
to.
not a written review. It's like a video. But like, regardless, yes.
I mean, they're just trying to make Jim's life hard. That's all they're trying to do is make it so he stops doing it by bringing him to court.
This has
often.
happened so many times, and these companies never win.
Wait, who's this guy? Jim.
He's just a guy. At
He's
the
a
escape
strange British man
house. Yeah, he's a little weird.
who wears gloves. Like, he wears like very thick gloves.
He must
But
not,
he also does
He must not have hands.
He's got very
Awesome.
small hands. He's compensating by wearing thick gloves.
He's a weird guy, but he does
He's a complicated person.
he does very like
Okay.
opinionated
What
videos.
game was it?
I don't know, but
I like he's a very strong voice in the gaming community that likes to tell things how he sees them. I like him. I think he's cool.
I mean, yeah. What you're saying with them taking him to court just to make his life hard because he's gonna have to pay
Yeah.
lawyer and all that stuff. Like it's just.
Yeah, I mean that's
That's
that's the whole.
crazy,
They're
though.
trying to like
I mean, like,
cheese him out of.
I feel like that's the easiest, just like free speech argument from in his point of view.
right, and it is.
Yeah. He used to be on Destructoid, didn't he?
I don't remember.
I think he used to be the main guy there. Same thing with a lot of the Rev 3 guys, actually, before they went there.
I mean, Rev 3 sprung out of Destructoid.
Really? Is that how it worked?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, like, even like the video formatting of like old Destructoid videos is just like it was like copy and pasted to Rev 3. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that how video editing works?
Yeah.
I like Nick, the guy from Rev 3.
Gosh, yeah,
That guy's great.
I was sad when, like, I got into Rev 3. I subscribed to Rev 3 a week before they announced that they were done for.
I liked all their personalities, even posts, except for the one guy who was like sort of memey, but he was fine. Like I feel like Nick, like
Max Scoville?
I liked Max actually. He was kind of like that a little bit, but I liked him.
Yeah.
There was some guy who was sort of more childish, like not like infant, not. 'Cause Max is like childish in like sort of a crude way.
Yeah.
And this other guy, I don't remember his name, was childish in sort of like an infantile way.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was more like younger acting rather than like he liked little kid stuff. While like Max was sort of like an edgy teenager kind of guy.
But the only reason, like, the only thing I've really seen Max in is his Ni no Kuni review on Rev 3. And the video starts with him with a wand and a cape. And he's in this voice. He does this voice and says essentially this: "I'm gonna be a wizard." And I was, it was pretty cringy. Like,
I'm happy that episode's gone.
yeah, think.
Wait, I remember Rev 3, right?
Yeah.
I only would watch Adam Sessler's reviews.
Yeah.
Adam
But they were
Sessler
good.
was. I mean, I feel like what Rev 3 did for Adam Sessler was it gave him a platform where he could be as passionate about and serious about games as he wanted to be.
His reviews were long. They were like
Yeah.
20 minutes, but they were.
I mean, his
good.
one on Bioshock Infinite is amazing.
I don't know if I've seen that. His one on Last of Us was really good.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked Nick. After he left, I liked Nick the best though.
Yeah.
I feel like
Nick
I
has very. You said it before, but he has good taste in games.
Yeah, I mean he's just very much like I feel like He's sort of very much like an internet age gamer too.
Yeah.
The way that he like takes in the
We're recording.
content. Oh, he's cool. Rest in peace, Rev 3. Gaming.
Yeah.
Is that revision 3?
Yeah. Didn't they do other stuff?
Yeah. For some reason, I used to subscribe to some YouTube channels that I'm not necessarily proud of.
Wait, hold on.
Of,
Let me
like,
guess one.
YouTube personalities.
SXE Phil.
That's true, but I wasn't even gonna bring that up. So thanks for that.
Hey, dude, it's cool.
What's that?
I'm bringing this. Well, this isn't a revenge thing, but I remember when you saw that I was subscribed to him like 2 years ago or something.
I made fun of you.
Yeah,
What is
because
it?
I was.
yeah. I've
Anyways.
unsubscribed since.
Anyways, there's this guy. He became popular because he made a tutorial on how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, okay.
But then he just became a YouTube personality. He was Dan something. And anyways, he had this thing that he made called Dan 3.0 where he was going to let the internet run his life for a year.
Wow.
Because he had quite a few subscribers, and it was like a pretty ambitious project. And he started, like, there was this crazy system, like, you could submit ideas, and he would just have to do these things, and it was like, he has to do these things every day, and then he has to do this thing every week, and then there's this big project for this month. And it was like crazy big stuff that you could do to his life. And then he just got completely overwhelmed by the amount of work that he was doing. And it was just like the classic internet problem. And like when you make a big project and everybody's really excited for it and participating in it, and then like he just couldn't do it. He just like fell off the face of the earth, and like then came back weeks later and apologized to everyone and stopped doing
Well,
stuff.
what
Is
was
this
that?
the guy who started with a Rubik's Cube?
Yeah.
What
Crazy.
was that
The
supposed
rise
to
and
look like?
fall.
Practically.
I mean, I don't know if he knew. Like, I don't know if he knew what. I mean, he
What
did
that
have a very
statement
specific
means.
plan, but like, it's just like, that's such an ambitious thing, and there's, I don't know, like, how can. It probably didn't match up to what he thought it was going to be in his mind,
Mhm.
because you can't live on the internet and from the internet. Like,
Well, wait. Was the idea that the internet would be like, do this, and then he'd do that?
yeah.
Yeah, that's never gonna work with the internet. The internet's
What
just
kind of stuff were they asking him to do? Like, I mean, I'm assuming he's able to say no, certain things.
Yeah, I don't remember it. You should just look into it if you want to
This
see
is
it.
sort of like Twitch plays Pokemon, but like
Real
Twitch
life.
plays a real life
Mhm.
person.
It was a revision 3 show, though. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you guys
Wow.
ever see Twitch Plays Adam Sessler? He did a little joke after the Twitch Plays Pokemon thing where he's like in a room and then the Twitch commands would pop up and then he would just do them. And it was
How
a pretty
long did he
funny.
do it for?
It was just like an hour.
Did he pull out the
long
magic thing? Did he have one?
Oh, did he have Max Scoville come and say, I am a magician? Because I don't think he did that, no.
I mean, when he, like, you pull out the magic conch or whatever.
Oh, you're talking about the Helix fossil, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know if he had. I
We
didn't
need to
watch
pull
it.
out the helix fossil.
Yeah, he needed to
Dude, praise Helix.
praise Helix, dude.
I'm so lost. What am I
You
doing?
never watched Twitch Plays Pokemon?
Nope.
There
was
was
beautiful.
a gag because, like,
Yeah, you
there's
guys are
this-
on tour, I think.
There's this item that is useless most places in the game called the helix fossil. And whenever you use it, it makes, or like, what does it say?
Professor Oak says it's not time to use that right now.
Yeah.
But
This is not the time and
that
place
was,
to use that.
Twitch would just force you to pull out the fossil over and over again. Cause
What
like,
do you mean by Twitch would force
okay,
you?
so Twitch, there's this thing called Twitch Plays Pokemon, where through the chat, everyone played Pokemon together. Like
Like, you
everybody
could
did
say up.
commands, and then he would go up one.
Yeah, and you can do up to 9, I think. So you could say up times 9, and when the computer registers yours, it's gonna register like up 9 spaces or up 9 times.
Wait, so this was an automated thing. There wasn't someone playing doing what
No.
you said.
It was
They
automated.
so basically
Yeah.
you could just go and play Pokemon on Twitch.
Yeah,
Yes,
somebody
except there was hundreds and thousands of people
I'm assuming
doing
saying
it.
everything at the same
Thousands
time.
of
That's what you just
people.
don't
And
work.
saying
Yeah.
conflicting things, making
But-
it impossible to play the game.
Yeah, but they beat the game.
What?
But some parts they had to use democracy mode,
Yeah.
where you had to have
Vote.
like votes.
Hmm.
There are some parts.
There
of
was
that
this
game.
whole political thing that spawned off of this that were like democracy's ruining it, and people are like democracy's the only way, and like, but
It was the only.
but so
hell?
but the institution of democracy into the game wasn't like a result of, I mean, it was sort of a result of where they were in the game at any particular time, but it also just became a system of people would say democracy or anarchy, and democracy was like you have to vote on like what action is going to be next,
Yeah.
and anarchy is register all inputs. And so there was later a meter at the top where it was a democracy versus anarchy meter, where if there was, I can't remember if it was like 2/3 or
I think it was 2/3.
yeah,
Either way.
If you went 2/3 either way, it would change the way the system was working.
But what would it default to?
Well, it was defaulted to anarchy, but then if 2/3 said democracy, and then it would switch to democracy mode, and you would need 2/3 of the people to switch back.
Okay.
And it's like one of the most popular Twitch streams, if not the most popular. It had consistently like at the beginning it was like consistently above like 50,000 people, but it was eventually like consistently like 100 or 120,000.
So who organizes Twitch?
No, just some guy who thought it'd be cool.
So he wrote a program.
Yeah, apparently he said it was pretty simple, like
What was he playing Pokemon off of his computer?
emulator, yeah. And
Okay.
they actually did all 6 generations of the games.
Yeah.
But the viewership,
Yeah, but once the viewership plummets in the way that it did, because after like the big thing was the first one.
yeah, once they beat Pokemon Red, I think it was Red with they had some great moments.
Oh my god.
In
But the
first
gag
one.
was they kept pulling out the Helix fossil,
And it just does nothing.
and it does nothing, but everybody like talked about it like it was this magic thing that
Like
like,
it was
they
a
needed
god.
to look
Yeah,
at
like it was
for
a god.
advice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that became a funny
So-
meme.
Yeah.
The big thing was that if you had your bag open already, it was so easy to just because they had like 2 things in their bag,
Yeah.
so you would just keep clicking on it.
Yeah.
See, and
And
all-
people would like do things to sabotage.
Yeah, and see, this is the interesting thing, CBS, is like political things stemmed out not just from this anarchy democracy thing, but also just in terms of the politics of the game,
Oh yeah.
where there was, people trying to finish the game, and then a counter group trying to sabotage the game. So whenever they went to the PC in the Poke Center, there were several times where they released a ton of Pokemon, which like there was an event. It was called Bloody Sunday
Oh my god.
because like it was
Bloody
on
skies.
yeah it was on a Sunday, and they released 7 of like their best Pokemon.
That was
And
a
like
crazy
and,
time.
and- yeah, and they couldn't stop it. Like it's just so hard to stop,
everybody
like-
just
once-
has to type B.
Yeah. Once you're in the PC and you're in the release window, it's so hard to get out. Like in that system,
Yeah.
and like
I mean, that was part of why they put democracy in too. Like,
oh, yeah.
there was a lot. The Team Rocket hideout was the turning point, because there's this puzzle in the Team Rocket hideout where you have to like walk a very specific set of movements, and it's literally impossible with people saying random shit like
Well,
that.
because everyone also, I'm assuming, like they're just hitting enter, and then like there'll be thousands that go in like that one.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
Was
order.
that where like there was tiles that would be like
That would
it
shoot you
automatically
as-
moves you
Yeah.
left and down and stuff?
And-
they were stuck there for a good 3 or 4 days. Like
Yeah.
it was every time because it was a great time because I would just come home from school and just check where they were. Like I would just go onto the stream and be like, oh my gosh, they're still
I've
here.
never been
or-
on Twitch.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on there like that's like my most visited website at this point.
I mean, I'm on
seriously.
there, dude.
I'm
Really?
on there all the time.
Yeah, dude.
Come
That's
on,
where
check it out with
yeah.
us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's cool. it's just like if you at first I thought it was dumb, like, but way before I was into Twitch streams, just like the idea of watching somebody else playing video games seemed dumb. Actually, a couple years ago, my friend Willie, told me that he would watch people play the Call of Duty campaigns on YouTube, and so I thought that was really stupid. I mean, because if you're not gonna play it, why do you even care? But like,
I mean,
yeah, like I thought it was kind of weird at first, but then once I got more once I got more into games that had like competitive scenes, I started watching things on Twitch, and then it extended more to like speed runs, and now it's just like personalities sometimes. I don't know. Same thing with like early YouTube, I guess, for me. It's like I went there for like one thing, and now it is extended to like just about everything that people do on there I'm into.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
some capacity.
There's just always like there's so many reasons to go to it. Like I really like, you know, the personalities of like, you know, when Giant Bomb does Unprofessional Fridays, they go on they do that like through Twitch.
Cosmo is cool.
Yeah, and like I really like watching speedruns, and then there's also like
how's the video quality?
It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's the same as YouTube, pretty much.
Yeah.
If you're on like max resolution or whatever.
Yeah. And then, you know, there's occasionally interesting stuff like really phenomenally interesting stuff like Twitch Plays Pokemon, or the three I can think of are Twitch Plays Pokemon, Salty Bet.
Yeah, Salty Bet.
Salty Bet was great.
Wait, that was on Twitch?
Yeah.
It still is.
I mean, it was run through, like, the stream they were getting, like, was through
I didn't
Twitch.
know that. Okay.
Salty Bet and Fish Play Street Fighter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they
What
had
was
like...
that?
They had these... Yeah, you tell them about it.
Yeah, so it was... they just had a Street Fighter set up, and they somehow rigged this fish tank, so depending on what, like, space the fish was in the fish tank, and, like, it was demarcated by, like...
A grid
by
system,
a grid on the tank. And depending on where... There was 2 fish. And depending on where each fish was in the grid, like, that would translate to inputs.
Wow. You should play some Street Fighter if you're interested.
Should.
Later, for sure. I mean, Twitch is cool because there's a lot of things you can get out of it. Like, I mean, you've been, like, getting into playing Hearthstone, and so you could just, like, find somebody who streams it who, like, does...
Hearthstone streams are really fun to watch.
I feel like you could learn a lot also.
Yeah, and somebody... You could find somebody specifically who is good at, like, doing analysis streams.
Yeah.
So they'll explain why they're doing things and why they think the guy reacted to them in a certain way.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Super easy to learn the game that way.
That like the way I got into Arena was watching. I have mixed feelings on this guy as a personality, but I watched Total Biscuit's Arena series, which I do think that particular series is very good. Mm-hmm. Like, if you just want, because he will just explain, like, he does a really god job. He does a really good job of, like, especially during the draft, of just being like this is what I want to look for when I'm playing this class, like, and then it's fun to watch those decks play out as well. Like, it's like nearly as fun watching him play it as it is actually playing it, because, like, I think what makes Hearthstone work so well is you sort of get to play with them, because you don't get to see what the opponent has.
Yeah.
And you get to see the cards that he gets each time, and they're like, there's a drama around it, which is fun to watch. Oh, also, I feel like the other one I really watched was Patrick Klepek from Giant Bomb did Splunky daily streams 5 times a week until he, like, beat the game the hard way. And that really got me into that game. And once again, it was just because it was a roguelike and randomized, and you got to see, you know, how he adapted to each situation. Once again, it was just this whole thing. It's the drama of it, of just like, oh, you know, what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I guess so
today.
much of it must be the personality of the person, like the person.
Yeah.
Playing like, but the thing is, I feel like I like watching videos of like people playing games and reacting to on YouTube.
Yeah.
But like I like them that they're edited kind of for the most interesting parts.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
and there's often highlight things that end up on YouTube. Or what were you gonna say, Josh?
I was just gonna say that I like watching PewDiePie's videos because he's so funny.
Yeah,
He is a funny
I-
guy.
I like PewDiePie's just because he just edits to the screams.
Mm-hmm.
He just, I bet the way PewDiePie edits is he just looks at the audio track and wherever it clips, he's like, there's a winner.
I like him because he's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I
He's
like
a
him
cute
because
boy.
of his intro.
I like him
This is
because of
me.
his accent too.
Oh, I love his accent. He's Swedish, right?
Mhm.
That's a good
He's
accent.
sweet.
He's a sweet,
Dude,
sweet.
He is sweet.
He's a sweet, sweeter.
My cousins are so into PewDiePie.
Welcome to Garbage Cast.
Wow, that was the most.
Bitter. Is that what you're gonna
No,
say?
I was gonna say big cold open, but then I was trying to. When I thought of big cold, I was thinking like,
The big
Like-
chill.
yeah, I was trying to think of how to make like a winter joke of being like, that was a blizzard of a cold open or something like. But that doesn't. That
It's
doesn't make
pretty
sense.
cold outside.
sure
and
is
welcome to the cold open.
Now this is the intro. Also,
is
the longest intro we've had. No wait, the
We're
gonna cut
podcast number 2 or 6.
I mean, this
From-
depends on how
I
much
mean,
of this intro
there
you're
was
keeping.
great discussion. I think you could just take
I'm
take
not doing
this
that, nope.
take this right now. Hey, listeners, I'm Josh, and I'm here in the garbage house with my friends. We've been talking for a while, and we're hanging out. But listen in next time. Good night.
I thought that was the intro. I didn't know that was the end.
We're done already.
Okay, but real quick, if we're gonna do intros, Josh, I'm gonna give the good old college try one more time.
He's gonna do another outro.
Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm here. I'm Josh, and I'm ready to give the intro.
This is garbage.
Hey, everybody. Josh here. Welcome to Garbage Cast 2014. It's been a good week. It's been a cold week. I'm here with my friends.
Say your names,
David.
guys. David.
Hello.
Keenan.
Hey, everybody.
And Sebastian.
Hey.
And it's been a great night, everybody. Talk to you next time.
I'm so happy I haven't had to do an intro yet.
See you later, everybody.
You're so happy you haven't?
You know what?
Yeah, sounds
Hold on a
scary.
second. We'll do a segment. This segment's called intros.
Ooh.
Next intro. We go around the circle.
Okay.
David, go ahead and hit it.
All right. Welcome to the Garbage Cast. I'm your host, David Conover. I'm here with Keenan Calhoun.
Thanks, everybody. It sure is a majesty to be here.
Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty, to be here.
I'm a member of the magistrate, and it's nice to be here. Thanks for coming. Goodbye, everybody. Signing off here is all of us from
signing
Garbage
off here,
Hound.
Your Majesty.
It's
Signing
been a
off
magic.
here.
Thank you.
It's
I
been a
am Your
majesty
Highness.
of a time.
Signing off, my lady. We're out.
All right.
Was that Keenan's intro?
No, that was mine.
Okay,
No, that was
Sebastian.
it. Sort of became mine.
Oh.
It was his intro, my outro.
Oh, wait, you still need to introduce me. I'm not doing my intro yet.
No, I already did
No.
the outro.
Yeah.
Do Sebastian's intro so that Sebastian can do his intro.
I need a
All right.
second, though. Go to Josh first.
Josh just did his.
No, do his intro from your intro.
No,
You-
I'm not. My intro had an intro.
Nobody
and outro.
introduced me.
Yeah.
He transitioned his
Okay.
intro to my outro.
And we got in corner number 2. Josh.
Hey, everybody. Josh over here. Thank you for listening into the Garbage Cast. We've got a big cast for you here today. It's a cold cast. It's a cold open. A long one. It's been a long day. I just want to take a second at the end of the cast to thank you, the fans, for listening in every week, and we'll see you guys next week.
Nice. All right, I want to do my intro, outro.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, this is Garbage Cast. Thanks for coming. See you later. That's both. I decided that's both.
All right.
All right, hit it.
Sebastian.
Okay.
I was stalling for Sebastian.
Hey guys, welcome to the Garbage Cast. This is Sebastian. See you guys next time.
That was supposed to be Bane,
That was Sebastian.
but this version of Bane, Bane from Batman.
The version you have the
It's called Blade.
Oh.
Look at the drawing. It's so bad.
it's an unlicensed Blaine.
I thought you were doing a
Here's
little
bad
Protoss
bad
kind of
melody.
And that doesn't sound like.
Hey guys, welcome to the Garbage Cast. This is Sebastian. See you guys next time. Bye.
Sounds like
It was-
Josh.
That was. I thought it sounded like me.
I thought
Is that the me?
Oh my god, your bad melody. What
sounds
the-
about right. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to the Garbage Cast.
Heyo.
This is Sebastian.
Why does it sound like
See you guys
me?
next time. Bye.
Oh no.
Oh my
That's
God.
weird.
Bad melody's the name of this one.
Okay, so thank you guys. That was our segment called intros. We're moving on now. Yeah, we're just doing. If you guys want to keep listening, we're just gonna do a couple outros here to tag on to the end.
There's one called
We're
Applause.
gonna leave them in though. We like to give a little peek behind the curtain to our fans, and this way, when you guys hear the outro that we tag on at the end, you'll kind of know the process that came together to create the outros.
And the intros. As
This
well.
one's called Dax. Who's this guy?
That's Max Headroom.
That's
Oh.
Dax from Punked.
Oh, Dax Flame from
Hey
the
guys,
early
welcome
days
to
of
the
YouTube.
Garbage Cast.
Oh my
This is
God, what did he do?
Sebastian.
I
See you
can't even
guys
remember.
next time. Bye.
What was
Man,
that?
I
that's
remember him just being a weird guy on YouTube.
Yeah.
all right. That's a pretty good Dax Headroom.
Gosh, that did not sound like Bane at all. Bane doesn't just have a low. He doesn't have a low
He goes,
voice. Yeah. He's like.
You also have to do an accent.
He sounds
kind
kind of whiny. Yeah.
He sounds like.
For you.
Yeah. He sounds like.
He sounds like a.
He sounds like a spoiled rich kid, where he's
Yeah.
like.
He sounds like a
Daddy.
little fat.
He's like. Oh, I'm good. I was. I can't think of any
Sounds
words.
like a little.
I just went.
I didn't know if he was saying words or not. Yeah,
He sounds like a fat little German kid.
Ah, yeah. Like, what's that guy from Simpsons?
yeah, that's what I
Chocolate
thought.
boy.
Yeah, that's his
Oh,
name.
yeah, his name's Chocolate Boy.
You know, like a little chocolate boy.
He's just a little chocolate boy. Oh, you little chocolate boy. And that was the Garbage Cast. See you later, everybody.
Okay, what'd you guys think of the third Batman movie?
Good.
Good.
Not great.
Good, I'm glad you guys think that.
You liked it?
Yeah, I mean, it's very different than 2, which is what I liked. I'm glad they didn't just try to aspire to 2. They just took it in a different direction. It's a weird movie,
Yeah.
I'll admit.
As far as
It's so grand in scope that it's
That's
a little
that's
bit
the
messed
thing.
up.
I like that.
I even when I first saw The Dark Knight, I also thought it was like there's too much. It could have been 2 movies. Because
it's
there's
so-
the Joker could have been the whole movie.
Yeah,
But then there's also Two-Face and
yeah. It's so funny because
But Two-Face's story isn't as long and like.
It sort of happens in the background.
Yeah.
it's sort of like Sandman and Venom in Spider-Man 3.
Well,
But
there's
that
an-
worked really
and-
well, and so I see why they wanted to try it
Yeah,
again.
they watched that movie and they were like, "Man, this is good."
And don't forget also the original character, New Goblin, that they invented for Spider-Man 3.
I thought it was Hobgoblin.
No, it's New Goblin.
Oh,
That's
that
what
was
he's
James Franco.
James Franco is credited as New Goblin.
Seriously?
Yeah, because Hobgoblin is a completely separate character in every way from Green Goblin. I'm surprised they didn't combine them. But I mean, I love New Goblin. He was my favorite character in the trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
But how would
Mine
you
was Spider-Man.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. How would you guys rate the 3 Batman movies though, in order of? Because I'll say,
that's easy for me.
I mean, is everybody's going to be exactly the same? Dark Knight Begins, Rises.
Nope. I
mine.
would have switched. The
Really?
Rises and Begins.
Begins
is good.
super good.
Yeah.
Rises is good, but Begins is like super good.
I haven't seen
Like
Begins in a really long
Superman.
time, so this might just be like I just watched Rises most recently.
Yeah, I mean,
So, I'm not sure actually.
Rises has got the best internet jokes though. People really love that scene where they're on the airplane and the guy says, "If I took your mask off, would you die?" Bane goes, "It'd be very painful." And the guy says, "You're a big guy." And Bane says, "For you."
That was the joke. I didn't
it's
watch that
just
too early.
it's just a really good little scene like that.
Yeah.
You're a big guy in the middle of that little conversation. Hit it again.
Wait.
Thanks everybody.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh man.
I had to rewind to hit it again.
What? Really?
No, there's a rewind. But
Bullshit. You lied to me.
Yeah.
How dare you?
It's an analog app.
there's one that says, "I know you're gonna dig this." I don't know what it is.
Hit it.
I know you gonna dig this.
Okay. So
Oh, that
bad.
makes complete sense. I thought it was good. Play it again.
I
No,
know
you're gonna dig this. That's good. I like that a lot.
yeah.
It's General Week tonight.
Tell me-
Fuck! General Week to week, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
We're going
I've
general
gotta
week
take
to
this.
week. Huh?
I've got to take this.
Josh has got an important phone call.
Oh, Josh. We'll take a break, everyone.
You boys ready to rock? We're back from a
Are we
brief
just-
hiatus.
Wait, what do we do for this intros?
Yeah, we were just doing a bunch
All
of
right, so this is the next part of the cast. It's called Second Intros.
Ooh,
Okay.
No,
Or is this the body?
What?
Is this the body?
Yeah, we need to have 3 body paragraphs.
Okay.
yeah.
What was our
Thesis.
hypothesis?
Intros are great.
We're writing a
Okay,
scientific.
I've
paper.
got to prove the theorem. I've got to do a proof.
Oh, here's my hypothesis. If we do a bunch of intros,
Mm-hmm.
then the podcast will be great because intros are great.
Let's
That's
see if
my-
that works. Let's
And
intros for the full
and
podcast.
the fans will love it.
Yes, and the fans will love it. Then the fans will love it because the fans love us.
And the fans will stick around because they love intros.
This is a good
if
hypothesis. I
fans
think we
love
should test
intros,
it.
If the fans love intros, they'll stick around.
then they
Through
will stick around. Please.
All intro the cast.
This is the intro cast. Hey guys.
I'm out of ideas.
Welcome.
I'm out of intros.
I'm stuck in an intro.
I-
I'm stuck in an intro. I'm stuck in an intro.
I'm stuck in an infinite loop of intros.
Yeah. These intros have mentally tapped me. I'm tapping out, dude.
Dude, this is the best podcast we've ever
All right.
done.
Thank
tapping
you,
out.
everybody.
We better do more outros.
Okay, we got to fix this. We've done too many intros and there haven't been enough outros. We've got to balance this out.
I've been
Okay.
trying to do an outro every intro, but it's just so tiring.
Okay, we got to get at least like 10 outros here.
Okay. Oh. When you get some sound
Bye.
effects.
Okay, I'll just do bye, 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 bye. See you later. Bye, 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 bye. That's all we got to do.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
All right, welcome to the Garbage Cast, everybody. 2014.
What a year this has
The
been.
final cast.
The final countdown.
It's been a good year. It's been a good cast. We're finally moving out.
We're gonna replay that again in like October 2015 for the.
We're just getting all the outros for all of the casts in right now.
All right, and this has been the second music cast. Thanks for listening.
I'm sorry for whoever has to edit this.
I am not editing this. In the sense that I'm not.
No,
This is going up raw.
This is gonna be a stream of consciousness cast.
This is the most Avant podcast people will ever listen to.
I'd like to switch gears and do
To-
sort of a. Well, I'd like to do a section about switching gears, where we just do segues.
Okay.
All right. So next, next, I'd like to talk
You guys
about.
were talking about the intros, and I was thinking that maybe we should take some time to do some outros as well.
Yeah, I really like what you guys have been saying about intros and outros, but I'd really like to move on to segues. Somebody else do a segue. Come on, we're all doing
Did
it.
I tell you? Did I show you that a photo I took when I was in downtown Seattle? And they were like, "Have you heard of these Segway tours people have?"
Oh,
Not
just
not the same kind of segue, but I like it. Let's keep going.
Hey, yeah. I know they're just like 18 people on Segways in downtown Seattle. So, what do you think of Seattle, by the way?
Now that's a segue.
Keenan, that was
Seattle's
a pretty
great.
good announcer voice that you just did. Do you guys remember Michael Buffer, the announcer for the boxing? He said, "Let's get ready to
the
rumble."
boxing?
What was his name? Michael Buffer?
Yeah.
I've
Michael
been having
Boxer.
so many troubles with the internet here. I can't buffer any videos. Nothing's working. Streaming will not work.
Oh man, I'll tell you what else. I hate buffers and pedals. I'm a true bypass guy. Only true bypass.
Yeah, speaking of pedals, my car today, I don't know what's going on. The gas is way too sensitive. I almost ran a red light. Really scary.
I'm
I'll
Also,
tell
I've
you
been
about
having a lot of
closing down.
trouble. You guys know that I've just been having trouble in this house. I'm very sensitive. I've been very depressed because I just feel like I'm too sensitive for this world.
If you want to talk about sensitive, we can talk about all this social justice warrior bullshit. That's all I got.
5 Guys.
Five Guys.
And speaking of Five Guys, do you guys like their Cajun fries?
I do. I like their normal fries better. Are there?
Speaking of, have you guys heard about Vocal Fry?
Oh, the Technique vocal fry?
Yeah, it's this new thing.
What's your guys' favorite character on Futurama? Mine is Fry.
Fry. Did you guys see this cosplay of it's like one, oh god, the old guy on Futurama? It's really scary.
Farnsworth? Yeah, I saw that on the internet.
And I'll tell you what's really scary about farms, though. Industrial farms. Have you seen Food Inc.?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys like
Have you-
industrial music? And 9 Inch Nails?
Do you guys like that song "The Taste of Ink" by The Used?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Did you hear that used clothes store red lights closing down?
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's upsetting. That's too bad. That's just too bad.
Downercast.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
Man.
God, everything's closing. You hear the Paseo's
Do you know what
closing?
else is closing?
Could somebody play Closing Time?
Did you hear that Paseo's a Kickstarter because it closed?
Wait, they did a Kickstarter for... Are they trying
Someone's
not...
trying to buy it.
We
Oh.
should do a Kickstarter.
I agree.
We should?
Yeah.
To help us write more intros and outros. Give us
That's
more times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking
What
of
we
intros
should
and
try
outros,
to
I think
do-
we should do a Kickstarter for Segways as well.
We should
should
do
all
a
be
Kickstarter to try to raise enough money for us all to get Segways.
Oh.
So we can ride on them during the casts to make them more fluid, more movement.
More, yeah. They have
Speaking
more-
of fluid, there's some kind of problem. My toilet keeps blowing up and spraying fluid all over the room.
It's probably water.
Not only that, but Josh keeps on saying, keeps on freaking me out about, he says his toilet's broken. Suddenly he says, my toilet's broken?
Well, I'd just like to say that your toilet was broken.
Well, It wasn't.
No,
It
Josh,
was broken for a minute.
our toilet is great. Our toilet doesn't.
You guys do need to be aware that sometimes your toilet continues running, and when it does, you need to shut off the water because
That's a feature.
that's a feature that we custom installed. We
Not,
enjoy it.
not a bug. Not a feature. That's a feature, not a bug.
Was the water running before you went in?
Yes. You think I went in? I messed with some stuff and the water started running, and I came out to you guys and said,
Well-
"You guys, there's something wrong with your
Well-
toilet.
well-
I don't know what it is.
well,
I
I
was
thought-
screwing
where was the
around with
water
some
level?
stuff on it."
I thought,
but,
yeah. I thought maybe.
No, I heard. I was sitting in my room and I just heard
The
for
sounds of
5
toilets.
minutes, and so I walked into your bathroom and it was running, so I shut it off.
And then it was just.
My toilet in Bellevue, it'll run for about like 5 or 6 minutes usually, but then if you just go and like, I just shake the.
I tried
Flush
jiggling
it.
the handle.
Jiggle
Speaking
belly.
of handles, we really need to get a handle on this cast.
Yeah,
Speaking
it's
of
getting out
handle-
of hand.
He's like my favorite composer.
Mm.
Handel, I guess.
Who? Howie Mandel?
Howie Mandel is definitely my favorite TV
I heard
host.
that Howie Mandel got replaced by. Is he gonna get replaced? Wait,
On
no,
what?
the British guy got replaced
On what?
on America's Got Talent.
Piers?
God, I thought he was on Deal or No Deal.
Oh, for guys on Deal or No Deal.
I think he is
Speaking
on
of
Deal
which,
or No Deal.
No deal, you guys. I'm not gonna switch out of the master bedroom.
I'll take the deal. Let's see what was in your case.
I'll take number 23.
Oh, man.
So Josh, you're no longer 23, right?
No, I'm actually 24.
How's that been?
Have you guys ever seen the show 24?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You know that Jack Bauer or Keith Sutherland is also doing the voice for Snake? No?
What's your guys' favorite kind of snake? Cobra. King Cobra is mine.
God, Cobra's my favorite G.I. Joe villain.
My favorite band is
Cobra
Cobra
Command.
Starship. What do you guys think of that band?
I love that band, dude.
I like Jefferson Starship.
Oh yeah. What about
I like-
Jefferson Airplane? What do you think?
Yeah, I like Jefferson Airplane better.
My favorite president is
Thomas Jefferson. Wait.
Abraham
Thomas
Lincoln.
Airplane. Jimmy Airplane is mine. Yeah,
My
What's the
favorite
movie Airplane?
president is Starship
Oh, I love
Airplane.
Airplane.
I do love Airplane. I really wish I could actually talk about something in this cast.
I'll tell you what I love more than Airplane, though. And the
What?
Airplane Over the Sea.
Ooh.
I give it 5 out of 5 Jeff Mangums.
I give it 4 out of 4 Chans. I love that album. They love that album.
I give it 3 out of 3. Oh, 3.
I give it 19 out of 45.
We're going down.
Ooh.
Do a 2 joke.
2 out of 2.
He was
Twos.
45 joke.
That is. Boo.
Boo! 2 joke. Go.
I give it 2 out of a 2-2.
That is where this cast officially entered third grade territory.
Do
Dude, third graders.
I can
you
do
know what one of my favorite songs is? One by Metallica.
Love One.
Well,
One Love.
You guys remember that? Do you guys like that channel Zero Punctuation?
Yeah, I'm all about it. Oh my god.
I always feel like the negative one in the group.
I don't like puns. I'm not going to be involved in these pun jokes.
Puns?
I'm not going to be involved in these pun jokes.
You know,
I'm not gonna be a part of this negative twosome going on.
No, stop. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going, man. We're making pun jokes.
why does he think
Why
that
do
it's a pun?
There's no fun.
These are puns. These are puns.
not
These
a
are
pun.
plays on
No
words.
puns.
Give me. I'm out.
We're descending.
Do you guys have a negative opinion on the game threes?
I'm out. I'm leaving.
Did you guys see I saw some photos of the Descendants
I
playing
am
Fest.
just I'm trying to get to -8 so I can make an 8 below joke.
Three doors down.
You talked to any of our neighbors?
What?
Have you guys talked to any of our neighbors?
No.
Have you heard that band Neighbors?
Oh yeah, they just got back from a tour.
I mean,
Evans and that band.
I've seen that one neighbor of ours where we've all seen his butt through the window.
Oh, that's a good topic.
We can talk about that. He'll never
We
hear.
had a recent naked experience. We
A
were
recent
all
naked experience.
we were all standing in the kitchen naked together, and we looked through the window of our neighbor's house, and he was standing fully clothed, staring at all four of us.
That sure made me feel a little weird, definitely.
Gosh.
It totally made me feel weird that he was looking at us.
Yeah, I mean,
We were just hanging out together, cooking.
we were just frying up a little bacon with our
It
with
was
our clothes on.
breakfast.
Just breakfast.
I mean,
time.
I think I would have been okay with it if he was also naked. It's just like, who are you looking at us naked with your clothes on, thinking you're so much better than? Oh, God, I don't know.
thinking you're so much more clothed than we are. How dare you, sir?
I'm choosing to not wear clothes. Okay. He thinks those guys they don't have clothes.
I have clothes, all right. I don't.
I've got them. They're in my closet.
You
if
want
I
to see them? I got them. I'm not putting them on though. This is my house. This is John's house. In John's house, we don't wear clothes.
Yeah.
God
John
damn it.
said-
It was a part of the lease.
John said, "When I come over, you boys better be naked." And we've done it every time for John.
I see why you keep on having to call him over. For every little problem you have.
Hey John,
It's just
come
an
on.
excuse. You purposely break things in the house.
Yeah, Josh is trying
Those
to.
toilets are broken. You just want to be naked around John.
John, I'm having big problems. Could you come over? Hey guys, John's coming over. We've all got to get naked again.
Oh, or Josh has a crush on one of us. And this is the only way.
He's trying to see us naked.
Yeah.
That's not what it is.
I just like when John sees me naked.
Yeah, I like John.
He likes John. Everybody. I mean, we all like John, in that special way.
Speaking of which,
Do you want to watch Dear John with John? Or,
now
Deer with 2 E's. That movie about a deer named John. Disney film.
what's that? Oh. John Tucker Must Die? John Must Die.
No, John's gonna live forever. What the fuck is going on?
What was that? What were you gonna say?
This whole cast, rather than being like a natural conversation, has been
The least natural
a
thing.
lot of silence. Everybody's trying to come up with what to say next.
This is a deconstruction of the podcast.
Yeah, we're trying to
I
do
think
a
that it's
critique on
healthy,
the
though.
form. Yeah, it's healthy.
Yeah.
I'm having a good ass time, boys.
this is sort of more of a exploration.
Yeah, this isn't our piece.
This is an experiment. We got to tag this rather than general cast, experimental cast
Yeah.
for the listeners.
Because people, they listen to a podcast when they're cooking, when they're doing dishes. They're expecting it to just be normal and go on with their day. We're
We gotta-
challenging that.
We gotta wake up those sheeple.
This one's wild and crazy. I'm wilding out. I'm going Bobby Boucher. We're getting buck wild here. Wow, that was loud. It's 11:30. We're drinking some hot coffee.
12:20.
What?
How many?
No. Oh.
It was 11:30 when we started. Time has actually still been passing.
Yeah, I know this has been
Bullshit.
I know that this has been Absurdist Cast, but time doesn't actually stop in Absurdist comedy.
It just feels
it's
like
kind of
Just
slow.
been in another
joke.
headspace.
It kind of like slows down sometimes, though.
you're just rolling.
You're right. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of which, saw somebody who was rolling in one of those moving raves before this.
Ooh.
Moving rave.
What Josh means by a moving rave is those color runs. Josh is
They're
convinced
moving
they're
raves.
moving raves.
Oh,
Something that has nothing to do with the race.
It's all these people rolling down the street,
Rolling.
running, frothing at the mouths,
the
doing
sound.
their little moving raves down on a street.
disgusting. Absolutely
Like
deplorable.
colorful little bugs.
Like colorful little maggots.
Speaking of,
this word.
speaking of colorful little bugs, I tried some new food today. I found in this pot over in the kitchen, there's this pot of all these little white bugs, and everybody told me that it was rice, and so I tried it. And I also tried a couple new sauces today. I tried soy sauce, sriracha,
Polynesian barbecue sauce.
Louisiana hot sauce.
Louisiana,
Polynesia.
taco sauce,
Brand new
bread,
asshole
sauce,
sauce.
We had some tomato
black sauce, blue
Hot
sauce,
sauce. Cold sauce.
sauce. Hey guys, what's your
Brown
favorite kind of
sauce.
sauce?
circle sauce,
Ooh, I like how you had some
triple
thick
sauce,
For big
double
sauce.
sauce,
Little sauce.
purple sauce,
Ooh, some thin sauce.
We got the saucy sauce.
arm sauce,
Got some solid sauce.
dark sauce,
Ooh, that sounds so good.
bark sauce, Clark sauce.
Man, I sure do love Clark sauce.
Once we've reached Clark sauce, we know the day has gone far.
Oh, is that a Clark Kent based Superman sauce? Is that what that was going?
I think it's Clark Gable.
Who's that again?
I don't know. I think he's an actor. I just know he's named Clark. You put me on the
Clark-
spot here. I don't know who Clark. I have no idea who that guy
Don't make
is.
references you can't back with facts, dude.
I don't know. I don't have a clue who that guy is.
Is that Gabin?
Part of
Clark
references
Gabin?
is that afterwards we ask you what it is and you explain in depth how familiar you are with the topic.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
guys. I gotta cite my
You have
source.
to prove yourself.
I have to prove my sauce.
Speaking of which, The Shining is seriously top of my list of movies, of horror movies.
It's the top of my list of sources to cite when making a joke.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot about it.
Yeah. Red rum. Red rum, dude.
Did you guys know? Little fun fact. Red rum spells murder
Dude, vocal
backwards. Red rum backwards is murder.
Is this a did you know game? Is this a did you know
And if you
gaming
listen to
for
this
The
podcast
Shining?
backwards, it actually is a straight through line and it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, this podcast is palindrome.
But you also need
Podcast
it needs to
is
be
palindrome. That's
the
not what a
words
palindrome
the
is.
words don't sound right backwards, so what you need to do is switch the order of all the words while still leaving
If you
the
guys
words
have-
forward.
Pro Tools or Reaper, it's really easy.
It's really easy. You can use tab to transient to click through word by word,
Yeah.
and every time you do it, just move it back to the beginning of the cast.
What you can do is you hit a marker before the word, you hit tab during the word, and then you do another marker after the word.
This part backwards sounds really cool. Oh!
Hey, brother.
It's an endless road to rediscover. Yeah!
Hey, brother.
Whoa! Come on and give it to me.
And we've hit an hour. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.